why should we spend $4 million on something that doesn't help us, just embarrasses us?
Oh, cheap. It was dirt cheap. $2 million for 20, 22 guys to fly around the world and terrorize bases and help them train and enhance their security. $2 million is a drop in a bucket to the Pentagon. I mean, it's nothing. Nothing. A lot of the base COs considered it an inspection, which it was not an inspection. A lot of them thought it would ruin their career if they got really hammered too bad. So then politics got in at that level, and when that politics gets involved in it, then push comes to shove, political takes precedence over mission. I mean, I don't care whether it's the terrorist exercise or real world, that's usually the case. You know, I mean, none of them will ever admit that, but they're no different than Congress. You know, politics, political or mission. And push comes to shove, they're more concerned about their own personal career. And that's based on my own personal observation from being on the inside. Oh, we had a ball. We had a blast. It was a lot of fun. It was great. And we used to drive them crazy. And we used to make it fun. I mean, we'd make a hit on something, and sometimes we'd just look, you know, it'd be 2 or 3 guys, and we'd go, you want to wait for security and mess with them? And sometimes, yeah, we'd park the car somewhere and wait for security to show up, you know, and see if they could find us. If they did, then we'd take them down. Yeah, but we had a lot of fun. I mean, it was enjoyable. It was a great job. The psychological effect of it is the initial shock. At 3 o'clock in the morning in the barracks, you get woken up by a guy in a black hood screaming in your face, dragging you out of bed. You have no idea what's going on initially. I mean, that sets the clock running. Now you have them, you know. And on top of that, people knew that this was a SEAL organization, so automatically the reputation comes into play. The SEALs don't piss them off, they'll kill you. You know, I mean, it was a lot of fun. I mean, you could have a ball with it. But to break somebody's not that hard. Some people are tougher than others, but if you really want to do it, isolation is another one. Loud music, quiet, loud music, quiet. You can get them going. Get angry, mad, treat them like a hostage, and then go in the bathroom and laugh at it. It's not hard at all. It's easy. You make them PT, you do everything. Treat them just like a hostage, and then when you're off with the rest of the team, you just start laughing about it. I mean, the way some people react is very humorous. The biggest and easiest thing to defeat is the human factor. You can have the best high-tech equipment that you want, you could still defeat the human factor because somebody has to monitor that equipment. Somebody has to watch that CCTV camera, the screen. Somebody has to watch the alarm board. You can wear them down. I can give you examples, some places that use microwave alarm systems with a dual perimeter, like around the president's helicopter squadron. Those systems you can defeat, and all you need is a cat, couple rabbits. You start at 1 o'clock in the morning and you wear them out. They think it's misaligned. You know, they call the techs in, and you know something's wrong with the alarm system, and you wear them down and they shut it off. It's easy. You have all the time in the world. Time's on your side. You can sit out there in a bush and throw cats or dogs or rabbits over the fence all night long. You can also, and we proved this, you can go over those fences, both fences, in under 30 seconds, set the alarm off, and still not to get detected. We were stepping on some toes, and we stepped on a few big toes. We made a lot of people mad, not only in the Navy, but in the Defense Department. We made a lot of people mad. And on top of that, Red Cell had other missions. The mission charter for Red Cell was the terrorist exercises were to test the facilities all around the world. That was also to be part of a cover program so that half of the team would cover doing a terrorist exercise and the other half of the team would be doing real-world operations against terrorist organizations. But that never came to be for political reasons. Again, the Navy had to testify before the Senate Subcommittee on Intelligence on a number of occasions on 20 guys. President Bush's Committee on Terrorism, one of their, I think it was number 5 on their recommendations, was to use a commando unit operating out of the Pentagon, which we were the only commando unit in the Pentagon. There are no operational units in the Pentagon. We had an equipment list, and a charter that was signed off from vice admirals all the way up to the undersecretary of the Navy. We were outfitted for real war operations. Red Cell was a code name for the money, and Naval Security Coordination Team was a name for the terrorist organization to conduct the exercises. And the equipment we had, I mean, you don't outfit an exercise organization like that with top-of-the-line weapons, parachutes, Zodiac rubber boats, all the dive gear, just to conduct exercises. The mission charter covered everything from covert, clandestine operations, counterterrorism, anti-terrorism worldwide. That was signed off by the Undersecretary of the Navy, and that's exactly what the mission charter said. Well, I saw the mission as us doing real-world operations, whether it be intelligence gathering or going after bad guys. I mean, that was the initial setup. It was to be kept small, very small, so it was very deployable, very easy to hide, and very easy to be undetected traveling around the world. The smaller a unit is, the easier it is for it to move, travel, deploy, and the quicker it can go. The bigger the unit is, the logistical problems become a nightmare. Dick's idea was to keep it small, very easy to deploy, and originally we were going to, for the guys going out to do real-world operations, it was going to be a four-man team set up. The rest of the team would be doing a terrorist exercise. So you could fly into any country under the guise of doing a terrorist exercise at either a NATO base or an American base, and the four individuals could go disappear somewhere else. They could fly out of country to another country. I mean, the window was wide open to gather intelligence. So, but that would never come to be. I mean, we saw the writing on the wall. We got a lot of flack. All the individuals that left Red Cell, the word was put out down there that they were not to work together. They should not be put in the same teams or the same boat crews together.
Why was that, do you think?
My view is that they were way too effective. Their view is a little wild sometimes.